You need to stop trading anyhow. You just need to understand where the institutions have placed their orders. If you know where institutions are actually placing their orders, whether they are buying and selling, then it's actually going to place you in a very better position. If you're going to understand this, you're going to stay ahead of 98% of the retail traders. Today I'm going to teach you how to read where to get the commitment of traders, how to read the report, and how to implement it into this market. Let's get it started. Now the first thing that you just need is go and type cftc.gov. that is the website for the government. I will not explain a lot of things, but just to give you the direct thing that you need to have. So go to the market data and then just click the commitment of traders. Then make sure that you scroll all the way down to the legacy report. In case you want to check on the currencies, let's say the currency legacy report, we are going to go under the CME group. Then we need a short format. We are not interested in options. Then over here, when you come to here, you're using the PC, you can actually click any format, like let's say control. You can actually click control, let's even G. On my side here, I'm going to click control Euro FX. So that is what you're going to see in this scene here. You see, you need to look for each one currency, like just one, all right? That is just the simplest thing. Now, after that, this is very important here because you just need to move to each currency. For example, let's say I want to check on the euro. You need to move to the euro. If you just want to check on GBP, you just need to write GBP here, and then you're just going to get the British pound here. The date is on 14th. Remember, it was on Tuesday on the April, but this data was released after 3 days. That means it's on Friday, and that is when you just get this. So this is the data that you're just getting, and that means the last 1 week around Tuesday, we end so many institutions. As actually, we're going to be interested more on non-commercial. So that is what you just check, and you're going to be interested in these two here. That so means that there are so many people who have been selling the GBP here. So this is what they've actually been selling the GBP over the buy. So when the market opens on Monday, you're going to see a lot of GBP selling and just losing the strength. That is what you just need to check here. The other thing that you can actually look is you can look any currency, just trend like Euro FX. This is it. So you can see we earn so many buys under for euro around this area for this contract, and this is amazing. And that is what you really get from CME group here. 214, that is buys, and 188 for short positions that you just get here. You need good combination. Let's say, for example, you are trading euro, British pound. This is what you just need. Like, you want to check which one is higher, because you can see those are very big competition here. So maybe the direction was not that smooth, but you need to get something like this. For example, this is Brazilian real that is getting so much long. So many people buying Brazilian real. The market just moving out. You can see New Zealand dollar, more selling pressure that was just happening across this area. So that's the need you just need, because you need to combine these two. But for me now, I just need you to go all the way to the bar chart, which is the bar chart. So you just click bar chart here, right? .com. Then after moving to this website, you need to go all the way to the currencies. Now, even before we proceed, this video is brought by EBC Financial Broker, one of the biggest global broker that you can actually use their very fast execution, tightest price, and actually regulated by the top tier authorities. This is one of the biggest brokers you can actually use. The link is in the description. Make sure to just get started with it. In case you have any question, you can actually ask in the comment section. I'll be answering all those. The link is also in the description and on the comment section. Then after clicking currencies, let's see, you need to go all the way to the commitment to the legacy report. So when you move to the legacy report, this is what you are going to get. This is the same data that we got right here. But remember, we are using the non-commercial. So around here, you need to click non-commercial, and then you need to click from detailed report. You need summary. We don't want a lot of things here. So remember, for instance, Swiss franc, which is around here, received 47,734 short positions. from Swiss franc. Let's see CNH. Swiss franc, where is it? This is here. This is it. This is it. So you just need to look at the short positions, which are this 43,734, 47,734. This is it, and this is it. So more buys and a lot of sells for the Swiss franc. So if you are going to combine with it, you can combine it with two of it, which has actually received a lot of net negative around here. So we have the Swiss franc, which received a lot of it, which is negative. So we have it. Let's see how the Australian dollar performed here, with more longs, positions of 129. So that was high. So we can actually check these two between the Swiss franc and this one. So if we combine between Audi CHF, you're going to see a very bullish market that is going to be moving maybe on Monday. So let's go to the trending view. I'm going to just click it here, or we can just get started here. So let me click what trending view, which is Audi CHF, that is Swiss franc. Let's see how it just performed on Monday. Just look at that. That is date 20. You need to move slightly well on date 20. Let's click even 1 hour time frame. Let's move to 1 hour time frame and see how the market performed. And this is crazy because this market opened with a very big sell here. This date 20, you can see around this area opening time, very big gap that opened on this pair. Big. This one that was actually around this area here. But look at that one. If you bought when this market opened around this area here on Monday, this big gap around 12 here, market opened here. But look at these buy positions that actually happened here. So that is what you just need to know. You buy from when the market opens around this area here, after closing the next candle around 1 a.m., you can see how the market moved all the way up. And that is best and simple strategy you can actually use out there. You just need it to go long. Remember, we are focusing on buy positions. You buy and you could have actually hit the TP. You could actually been focusing on the this one. That is the closing point for this. And you can see your TP could have actually been hit, so hand and so going for this. So that's how you just need to know, and you need to analyze, go to different pairs, and then you're going to get this information so clearly, so nice, and very amazing. Make sure that you follow me for more.